Let's talk a little bit about insurance. I'm sure you've heard a lot about the insurance industry, particularly after the fires, the Eaton fire and the Pacific Palisades fire, and billions of dollars of damage that was done. And everybody realizes that probably your own insurance will go up because these insurance companies need to make a profit. And if they're writing a check for, I think State Farm thinks they're going to spend about $6 billion in repairing and replacing these homes, well, then all of our insurance goes up. But there's even more bad news. So recently they just changed the fire maps. So these fire maps are updated periodically, and experts go out, and let's take a city such as Chino Hills. So prior to a couple weeks ago, they believed about 20% of Chino's Hills was in a fire zone. And that means you have to get fire insurance in case there is a fire. And of course your premium's going to go way up. In fact, if you can even get insurance, there are so few insurance companies willing to do insurance in these fire zones, they may have to go to the California FAIR Plan. And the FAIR Plan is the insurance of last resort, and it doesn't do a lot other than structure, so it doesn't cover water damage or interior or any of that kind of good stuff. So you have to get additional insurance if you want to cover that. The bad news is they updated these fire maps and they increased the areas. For example, again, in Chino Hills, where it was 20% of the city was considered in a fire zone, now 80% of the city is in a fire zone. Almost all of Chino Hills. Well, obviously not all of Chino Hills is borders to the forest over there, but it doesn't make a difference. They're trying to spread the risk. So rather than just have a few homeowners in Chino be subject to this fire issue, let's make all the owners in Chino. So that's all throughout California. So those people, of course, are going to have a very high increase in their insurance premiums. And if they're in a homeowner association, same thing. Just yesterday, the Department of Insurance allowed State Farm to increase its insurance by 17% across all of its policyholders. Not equally, so rental properties might have a 37% increase, and condos might have a 15% increase. But once State Farm got that increase, you're going to see all the other insurance providers get their increase as well. We've been told by our insurance experts that everybody should expect their insurance policy to go up 20 to 25% for the next 4 years. Once again, think of that, 20 to 25% the next 4 years, meaning if you're paying right now $3,000 in insurance, it could be $6,000 in just 5 years. So you need to anticipate it, and you really have to assume that's what's going to happen.